HCAM News is supported by our viewers and by Hopkinton Drug, located in this historic New England town since 1954. They are a multifaceted store dedicated to providing clients with an array of healthcare options.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to today's edition of HCAM News. Tom Nappy here to fill you in with the latest happenings in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, we have Hiller playoff highlights, including the terrific run of the boys soccer team as they advanced all the way to the state semifinals. We also have a preview of this week's production that you'll be able to check out from Hopkinton High School Honk, plus a whole lot more. But first, we recently celebrated Veterans Day, and the Hopkinton Veterans Committee, as they always do, hosted the annual service.
Flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Scouts. Hi, everyone. My name is Susie Whalen. A lot of you know my dad, Mike Whalen. He prepared a speech for today. As all of you know, he has been very involved in Veterans Day for many years in honoring those who have served. So he's prepared a speech for today. I'm going to do my best to do it justice on his behalf, but don't worry, he'll be back next year to do it justice yet again. My fellow veterans, maybe some of you have been asked the question, why did you serve? Most likely, you were not prepared to give an answer because at the time of entry into the service, making important decisions wasn't a new skill that you had quite mastered yet. However, you were probably influenced by your childhood experiences and your relationship with your parents. At some point, you realized the reason that you made a commitment to join was to be part of the constant battle to safeguard America, deriving inspiration from the three most important tenets of life: God, family, and country. As for faith in God, our Declaration of Independence recognizes God as the source of our fundamental rights. Those rights were identified as life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Our Pledge of Allegiance includes the phrase, "One nation under God." Our currency carries the words, "In God we trust." And our dog tags are stamped with our religious preference. Many soldiers have leaned on their faith to guide and protect them in battle, to give them greater strength and not to fear death. A poem by George Hunter reads, "It's said that there are no atheists in foxholes, and that soldiers all pray not to die. But they don't really believe that lie, that prayer alone will keep them from perdition. Why else would they all cry, 'Praise the Lord,' but pass the ammunition?" As for family, it is the center of our existence. Most certainly, it is the cradle of inspiration for all things. So many of us came from military families, with a proud heritage, yet tempered with humble stories of past conflicts. Lifelong love of family separates us from all of God's other creatures, and each family is unique, with special memories mixed with occasional struggles. The stability and mutual support and respect in family life creates a sense of individual obligation to protect and defend those that we love so much. Thus, becoming a member of the armed forces is a natural transition for many young men and women. Traditional or not, the family is an important economic and social unit. While one of the primary functions of a family is to provide the framework for reproduction, it also plays a major role to plant the seeds of patriotism and service. Those we serve with many times also become a second family, with lifelong bonds and friendship. Whoever you consider family, they are the ones that you protect forever. As for country, our United States of America, land of the free, home of the brave, founded by those seeking a start to new life, free from tyranny and repression. The result of this is a government for the people, by the people, of the people. The convergence of God, family, and country has produced the greatest nation on earth. In just 250 years, the American generations have created a society with unabated allegiance to country. No matter our political differences, we realize that defending our homeland is the best way to maintain our freedoms. All citizens, whether servicemen or not, must have respect for the law, reverence for authority, and support for human rights. Our community must continue to prepare our youth to take up tomorrow's responsibilities, and it's awesome to see youth in the room today. This includes the moral and spiritual values in our basic American documents and promoting interest in our country's history. We can accomplish so much by remembering why we chose to serve. The pride we keep in our hearts for faith, family, and country should serve us well. This Veterans Day, let us resolve to not only feel satisfaction for our own accomplishments, but be thankful for our God-given opportunities and for our loved ones. Thank you very much, and Semper Fi.
Hello, everybody. Tom Nappy here, and we are joined by Valerie von Rosenvinge, and she is the theater and drama director over at Hopkinton High School. Valerie, how's it going?
It's going very well, thank you. Although 2 weeks from today, the show opens. So, I'm at my usual waking up at 4 a.m. thinking of everything I have to do.
And the upcoming show you have is called Honk. And the performances will take place on November 17th at 4:30, the 18th and 19th at 7 p.m., as well as the 20th at 3 p.m., all at the Hopkinton High School auditorium. So I guess first off, tell us what Honk is all about.
Well, Honk is a musical version of The Ugly Duckling. So, which when I was a little kid, was one of my favorite stories. And it actually is a story that I've seen play itself out in real life in front of my very eyes over the past 21 years I've taught here. I have kids come in, they're a little bit socially awkward, they might not really fit, and they discover drama, and all of a sudden they blossom into something that even sometimes their parents don't even recognize. So I think there's a really important message to it. It's a beautiful musical, it's a great story, and it appeals to all ages. So that's it.
Terrific. And I've always been curious, what's kind of the process of when you have one of these performances? Is it all students in the theater and drama program that are involved, or is there tryouts for certain roles? What's the process?
Oh, the auditions are open to anybody in the school community, and I don't turn away anybody. I find it's for the musical, for the non-musical in the winter, it's a different story because I can't add parts, to a play that has 8 parts. It's got 8 parts. But with the musical, I see it as a wonderful opportunity, especially for incoming freshmen, to immediately become involved in a community. And I take whatever they can give and I find a place for them to shine, in the production. I've got 27 cast members, which is small. I usually have upwards of 40, 45, but the pandemic really did a number on our, after school drama program. But we have 20, I think 26 or 27. And then I've got a crew of 15, 16 kids that come, and 2 of their pieces are behind me, but been working really hard, and they're all having a good time. And, so anybody who wants to be in it is welcome. I'll find a place for them.
That's terrific. So it sounds like in Honk there's perhaps some comedy in it as well. What's the
there's a very naughty cat who is pretty funny, and it's got its comic moments, comedic moments, and it's got a very serious message that it's important not to judge people on their appearance, because we don't know. If we do that, we deny, all the wonderful qualities they have inside. And as we all do, we all change and evolve and become. And when you kind of burn your bridge early on in a relationship, you don't necessarily have the opportunity to truly experience the wonder that the relationship could be. So it's good. I mean, I love it. I think it's a great show.
It's terrific. It sounds like a good show for the whole family. You
Absolutely.
Excellent. So that is Honk, November 17th, 4:30, November 18th and 19th at 7, and the 20th at 3 p.m. And lastly, how's the participation been in the theater program this past year? And I guess
Well, I mean, it's been, like I said, the pandemic, we had to cancel basically a year's worth of productions, which meant we had to cancel a year of me pulling people in and having them really appreciate how wonderful the drama program is. So I will say that the people that are involved are 100% dedicated, and my retention rate is pretty high. Like, people come for the first show and they usually stay and want to do it year after year after year. So I figure that reflects well on what we're doing here, and the show belongs to them. You know, when the show goes up, I'm sitting in the audience just like everybody else. The entire thing is run by students, so it's an empowering experience for them.
That's terrific. Well, we're glad to see that the shows are back. I know people really enjoy them, and we're glad that the theater and drama program are doing well. Thanks so much for talking about this upcoming performance of Honk, and we are looking forward to it.
Well, thank you so much for having me and getting the word out there that we're doing it. I appreciate it.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Welcome back to HCAM News. Recently, a few Hiller athletes signed letters of intent to compete at the collegiate level. Plus, we have the latest Hiller Fall playoff highlights. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's the latest in Hiller sports.
My name's Emma Dacey. I'm going to UConn to play lacrosse.
Excellent. And how's your lacrosse career been here at Hopkinton High School?
It's been really fun. Our team is super close. I love all the girls.
Excellent. And what attracted you to UConn?
Just the family atmosphere of the team, and I love all the facilities. It's super nice. The girls are really fun. Yeah.
Do you know where you're going to be studying there yet?
I'm not sure. I'm going in undecided, I think, as of right now.
I'm Emily Hayward, and I'm going to Bentley to play lacrosse.
Terrific. And how was your lacrosse here at Hopkinton High School, and how long have you been playing for?
It was great, and I've been playing since 3rd grade.
That's terrific. And what attracted you to Bentley?
The great business program and like this location of it.
My name is Kira O'Connor. I'm going to Holy Cross, and I'm playing track and field.
Terrific. So how long have you been doing track and field for, and what was your career like here at Hopkinton High School?
I did it sophomore year indoor, and then junior year indoor, and then junior year is when I had my most success, and I really enjoyed playing with my teammates, and I jumped my personal best junior year of 5.2.
Excellent. That's terrific. And what are you going to be studying over at Holy Cross? lacrosse?
I'm thinking more health sciences, but I'm not really sure, so I'm going to go in undecided.
My name is Michaela Scanovan, and I'm going to Stonehill to play lacrosse.
Terrific. And how was your lacrosse here at Hopkinton High School?
Really good. I think we're going to have a really good season this spring, and I'm super excited.
Excellent. And how long have you been playing lacrosse for?
I've been playing lacrosse since 3rd grade.
Terrific. And what are you going to be studying over at Stonehill?
I'm undecided as of now. I'm not really sure.
Excellent. What attracted you to Stonehill?
It's a great atmosphere, very competitive team, and I love the campus, so I'm super excited.
Hopkinton Hillers girls volleyball entered the Division II state playoffs. As the 20th seed with an 11-9 record, they fell in the round of 32 to 13-seeded Canton in a very good back-and-forth game, 3-2. You can view the whole game broadcast on our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV. Hopkinton ends the season 11-10. Congratulations on a great season to the team and first-year head coach Emma Sweetapple. After defeating Nauset in the first round, 13th-seeded Hiller Field Hockey fell on the road to 4th-seeded Longmeadow by a final of 3-0. Hillers finished the season with 10 wins, 5 losses, and 5 ties. Congratulations to the team and first-year head coach Allison Valencia on a terrific season. After a road win versus 14th-seeded Lexington in the first round, 19th-seeded Hopkinton girls soccer fell to 3rd-seeded Bishop Feehan in the round of 16. Hopkinton finishes the season with 13 wins, 4 losses, and 3 ties. Congratulations to the team and head coach Tom Skiba on a great run. Second-seeded Hiller Boys Soccer hosted 34th-seeded Fitchburg in the round of 32 on Sunday, November 6th. It was a scoreless game heading to overtime. Peter DiMichele nets the game-winning goal very early off a corner in overtime to give the Hillers a 1-0 win and send his team to the Sweet 16. Next round, second-seeded Hillers hosted a very good 18th-seeded Sharon Eagles team. Here's a look at what was a crazy wild game.
One of the best divisions in the league. There's a shot, wrapped up by Nye. Trying to work his way in, sends it across, shot, and it's wide. Takes it, deflected, and it's out. Puts on a move, shot, and it's wrapped up. That's the end of the first overtime period. We remain scoreless. Racing down. Out in front, takes it, and it's just wide. Michaud looking to turn it, takes it, and it's wrapped up. Good pressure by the Hillers. Final moments of the second overtime period. Michaud eludes a defender, another one. Takes it! Oh, it's in! Unbelievable! Dylan Michaud wins the game! Wow, what a shot! He burns by the defenders and nets it, and the Hillers are moving on to the Elite Eight. Dylan Michaud with the game winner.
Hillers take the 1-0 win in the second overtime period, courtesy of Dylan Mashad, and advance on to the Elite Eight. In the round of 8, the second-seeded Hillers hosted 10th-seeded Wayland in a game that was one for the ages. Here's a look at how it all went down.
Just a little bit too far in front of the intended target, Medeiros. Centering pass up top. Takes the shot. That's in. Wayland strikes first. Number 10 for Wayland makes it 1-0. Trying to approach. Mashad. Smaga fed it over. Mashad centers it. DiMichele responds. We're not in that one. What a beauty of a setup by Mashad and Samaga for DiMichele. Golubieski trying to sneak it through. Sent away by Getz. Santos approaching. Sends it over. Prince with the crossheader, and it's in! That was a good setup by Ryan Prince, and Zauderna puts it in. A 2-1 Wayland lead. That was a smart move there. You don't have too much. Pop it off the defender and get that corner. DiMichele. Header in! Jack Green! We're not at 2 apiece. Wow, what a first half it's been. DiMichele will get the assist. Green gets the goal. And just like that, we're tied up once again at 15:34 left to go. Iannelli back to Mick. Airs it out. Off of Bilo. I don't know if he meant to make contact with that one. We are going to penalty kicks. Unbelievable. Looks like Eric Hybert is in net for Wayland. Well, it all comes down to this. Penalty kicks. Peter DiMichele. And it's in! And it's good! 1-1. And he does it! And the Hillers are moving on to the Final Four! Unbelievable! Sean Golubieski clinches it! What a game! The Hillers take it via penalty kicks.
Hopkinton went 5 for 5 on penalty kicks and takes the 3-2 overtime win over Wayland to move on to the Division II state semifinals. Second-seeded Hopkinton will battle third-seeded Bedford in the next round at Doyle Field in Leominster. Congratulations to the team and Coach Sawyer on the tremendous achievements.
Declan Mick, center back.
Dylan Mashad, left mid.
Carlos Henkel, center to defensive mid.
Drew Bilobreski, winger.
Derek Hatherley, center mid. Sean McCann, right center back.
Will Bilobreski, left center back.
It feels amazing. We're all really excited. Looking forward to a new experience, neutral site. So don't know exactly what to expect, but we're going in looking for the best.
Dylan, you had quite a goal against Sharon. That was unbelievable. How did it feel when you scored that goal?
I felt so good. I really forget most of it. I I cut in on the first kid, and I was looking for a pass because I thought I was over-dribbling all game. Then I cut in on the next kid, and our head coach yelled, "Don't shoot." So I decided in that moment I'm going to take the shot. So I took the shot, put my head down, I looked up, it was in the back of the net, and it was really great to celebrate with the whole town.
I'm going to assume the coach wasn't too mad about it.
He was quite happy at the end. He was glad I was the hero.
It's time to tell you about some upcoming happenings in town you should know about. On November 17th at 4:30 p.m., catch Honk by the Hopkinton High School Drama Ensemble. Other dates include November 18th and 19th at 7 p.m. and November 20th at 3 p.m. at the high school auditorium. Don't miss Cultural Conversations Discover Slovenia, hosted at the Hopkinton Senior Center. For more information, you can contact the Senior Center at 508-497-9730. That's Cultural Conversations Discover Slovenia, November 30th. It's a virtual tour from 10 to 11 a.m. on Wednesday, November 30th. Our picture of the week, courtesy of John Ritz. Second-seeded Hopkinton Hillers defeat the 10th-seeded Wayland Warriors via penalty kicks by a final of 3-2 and advance on to the state semifinals. Here's the squad holding up the semifinals trophy as well as that Final Four banner. Congratulations to Coach Sawyer and the Hillers on a terrific season and postseason run. Upcoming town government meetings include on Monday, November 21st at 7 p.m. You can catch the planning board meeting live on HCAM TV. And on Tuesday, November 22nd, you can catch the elementary school building committee meeting at 6 p.m. live on HCAM Ed. To view all upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov. And for more information, you can head over to hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Stick around. Coming up next is a brand new Hopkinton Weekly.